So this is a bit of a quick and dirty video, mainly because I've been working all week and don't have a dedicated day to film and set up. Which is why I'm also here, because I can't really go and set up everything, so just throw this together and get some random thoughts of things in the sporting world. And I guess the biggest thing to talk about for now would be Robert Kraft and how he is soliciting sex, because that's kind of the biggest thing in sporting news at the moment. And while I won't go into the details here, the particulars you can easily look up online, do have to say it does feel like it's coming to the end of the Patriots dynasty. Not just with Tom Brady running his final few years out as quarterback, but also the fact that could very well lead to anything that the league does to sanction or fine Kraft or any sort of thing that could come out to this. At the very least, the public perception of him has gone completely in the tank. And that's not to say anything about the charges that Kraft is facing in a court of law. So this would be an ongoing situation, and we'll see how it plays out. I can't really say much about it. It's not really sports as in sports, but it's related. The other thing, this was something I had to cut out due to time and last time I talked to you guys, and it was about David Ortiz and how his Hall of Fame chances might have been boosted because of Edgar Martinez getting in as a designated hitter. Well, the problem is he has other things to worry about, mainly that he is in the Mitchell report, and back when that was released, Ortiz said that he would look into it and see why he's on the Mitchell report, and he has never said anything since about it. So without any public commentary on why he's in the report, people are going to just say, well, he probably did steroids, so we were not going to vote for him. And that's kind of a common perception of how people seem to be going to vote in the steroid era. That is to say, before 2003, before the league started sanctioning players for this conduct, while there will be many players that people are not entirely comfortable with, some examples that have gone into the Hall of Fame, such as Mike Piazza, Craig Biggio, there was no real way to test if they did or did not take steroids. After 2003, a concrete blueprint happened for voters to look at. If a guy was suspended, namely, they won't vote for him because they know for a fact he took steroids. So that takes the likes of Alex Rodriguez out. It takes the likes of probably Andy Pettitte, who admitted to using steroids, out. Guys like Ryan Braun, Manny Ramirez, that type of stuff. Additionally, sticking in baseball, I want to do a bit of a postscript for Manny Machado and Bryce Harper. Manny Machado, as you know, has taken a deal with the Padres, the largest free agent deal that has been signed to anyone, 10 years, $300 million. And while the Padres seem like a surprise fit, they do kind of have the pitching talent coming up in the next few years that is going to make this work, provided they all pan out. So what they needed to do was to bolster the lineup, get someone who can stabilize the infield, be a mentor to other young players coming up. And then once the pitching staff comes up, in theory they should have a contender that can deal with the Dodgers, the Rockies, all the others in the division. As for Bryce Harper, it sounds like it's coming down to the Phillies and the Dodgers. The Phillies have the money that he wants and the long-term deal that he wants, but he seems to be having a heart for the Dodgers, who are only interested in on a short-term deal at a high average annual value. Where do I think he's going to sign with it? Well, if these are the only two teams, it's going to be the Phillies. Hart notwithstanding, he is a guy who's demanded going after the money. If Hart was what he really wanted, he would have probably taken the deal to stay with the Nationals long term. However, I still feel that there's a mystery team in here somewhere, be it the Nationals, maybe the White Sox are just dousing rumors on them so that they can come and take a steal. Who knows? We'll have to see. Anyway, that is a quick and dirty mini soundbite collection from me, and I'll see you next time.